The Alpena Department of Public Works are warning citizens of a boil water notice to some residents of Alpena Township. In order to prepare students for a successful future, Alpena High School will soon be holding a career day. As you can see here behind me, there are students from 13 different countries from around the world here in Alpena to participate in the International ROV competition. United Way of Northeast Michigan is asking local citizens to make a contribution to their community through their 2014 Michigan tax returns. Sitting several miles off the shores of Alpena is Thunder Bay Island, which will soon be handed over by the federal government to the Township of Alpena to be maintained. A former resident of Traverse City was sentenced to 9 years in prison for his involvement in importing drugs to Michigan and distributing them throughout the state, including the area of Alpena. Legislature has 1 week left to decide if road commissioners across the state of Michigan will receive more money so that roads like this can be fixed, improving our public road system. Good morning and welcome back. I'm here with Rick Houchin from the Athletic Club, who is going to teach us a little bit about snowshoeing. Welcome back. I'm Ashley McDowell. I'm joined here this morning by Stephanie Gondola. Good morning.
Good morning, Ashley.
So I know there's a lot of shipwrecks in Thunder Bay. So can you tell me about the one called Florida?
I can.
Tune in tonight to see one of America's most haunted attractions located right here in northern Michigan. Those people who are wishing for the rain, they have finally received it.
They have, and they're going to get a good amount of it too. We've actually been nominated by someone in the community to do that, so that's something to look forward to tomorrow from us.
Yes, that is true, and it's going to be very cold, but for a good cause. So
Oh, for a good cause.
I guess I better prepare for the cold ice.
Yeah.
That's right, Alexandra. An Alpena woman has been sentenced for embezzling thousands of dollars from the Best Western located on M32 right here behind me. 47-year-old Nanette Ruddy has been placed on 12 months probation and sentenced to 80 hours of community service for stealing more than $28,000 from the Best Western Hotel between the months of January 2011 through December 2012.
She was just taking the cash and putting it in her pocket. And she didn't do it with every single person. She did it a couple of times, maybe each day or each weekend or during the course of throughout a week. And over the period of time, that added up to over $28,000.
Ruddy has worked for the establishment for 11 and a half years and formed a close relationship with the owner, gaining her trust.
She knew Nanette's family. She knew her children. They were friends. And so it took her a long time to finally convince herself that she was in fact being stolen from.
But what many do not know is that this is not Ruddy's first time being involved with the law. Between the years of 1989 to 1995, Ruddy was charged with 19 different misdemeanors.
This is an individual whose prior history is not dissimilar from what her conduct was in this occasion. She'd been convicted of over 19 different misdemeanors, including false pretenses or larceny or insufficient funds checks.
As part of her plea agreement, Ruddy will not be spending any immediate time in jail, but must pay back the full $28,000 in increments of $600 a month. Alexandra, back to you.
Currently, we're running the Northern Strike exercise. You're currently up in the range control tower.
The Northern Strike is a 3-week exercise that provides realistic combat training for the National Guard in live fire exercises focusing on air combat and Army air-to-ground systems.
Today, we brought together both Army and Air Force aircraft and soldiers and airmen in a combined line fire exercise.
The goal of the event is to maintain readiness and sharpen response skills in combat, running through several different scenarios of potential conflict that the military could encounter.
This really prepares the soldier and the airman to truly integrate all the pieces that would come and play on a battlefield.
This is the 3rd year of the exercise, and not only were U.S. elements brought together, but forces from other countries were also valuable components in the operation.
All the units are from all over the northeast here. And we have JTACs from Latvia, Lithuania, and Canada, as well as U.S. JTACs, Joint Terminal Attack Controllers, all participating in this.
Camp Grayling and Alpena have the necessary assets to train air and ground elements together, making the Michigan National Guard's facilities an ideal training site for Operation Northern Strike. In Grayling, this is Ashley McDowell, WBKB News.
Many times we think of adults when we think of the word cancer, but one little girl in town is standing stronger than ever.
Hi, my name is Ella. I have leukemia.
She's young, energetic, and sociable, but what many don't see when they look at her is that she's battling a deadly disease. 4-year-old Ella Underby was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. That is a type of cancer where immature white blood cells are overproduced, inhibiting the production of normal cells that her body needs.
When we first found out Ella had leukemia, she had been having headaches that caused vomiting for a while, and she just had shots the week before, and her immunizations really brought her down. She couldn't walk, and we took her in, and our doctor just felt like something wasn't right.
Ella has been fighting cancer with chemo for a while now and is officially in the remission stage.
It's supposed to not be hard.
Before being diagnosed, Ella was taking tap dance classes here in Alpena, but when her family found out she had cancer, she had to stop.
Not able to be out in the public very much, and we have to avoid contact with potential germs.
The studio here in Alpena, where Ella was taking dance lessons, found out about a charity campaign for dancers who are currently battling with cancer or has survived, and nominated her to receive the award Circle of Hope. Ella was one of 8 chosen in America to receive this award and a $1,000 endowment to any charity organization of her choice.
We have chosen to give the endowment from the Industry Grants Awards to a local charity or a local organization. They're called Friends Together.
Friends Together is an organization in Alpena that provides support for family and friends that have a loved one battling with cancer.
We couldn't have done this without support.
Organizations like Friends Together and awards like Circle of Hope understands cancer is not biased and affects people of all ages, and is what has helped Ella and her family through this tough time so far.
It's a blessing that Ella was chosen for this and is able to help in this way.